Good morning, y'all. I wanted to talk to you about brain fogs and forgetfulness and having a hard time making decision and all that stuff that you sort of happen to be experiencing as I can read it this morning. I want to explain to you that a few basic things that will, you'll have a better understanding. Your brain is made of water and fat. And if you don't feed that fat with good fat, obviously, you're going to start having those symptoms. But there's another factor that has an immense impact on all your system, especially when it comes to your brain, is the bad fat. The bad fat that you have on your body. I see it all the time. For those of you who didn't have a chance to listen to the other podcast that I made, which is about how long does menopause last, I'm going to repeat to you that your fat is actually now considered as a toxic organ by the medical community. So we added, in the last 20 years or 10 years, we added an organ in our body, which is now called toxic fat. And what happens is this toxic fat stops you from being able to detoxify yourself, because your body is made to detoxify itself. You shouldn't have to do cleansing and etc. to be able to detoxify yourself, your body, which is getting rid of the bad things. How do you get rid of the bad things? It goes through your gastrointestinal, and it goes through your liver and your kidney, and it's methylate, and it evacuates your body to your stool and your urine, obviously. If you can't do that, if your body has extra work, it's going to store it. It's going to store it in the fat, basically. So eventually you're going to start having those memory loss, short-term, having problems concentrating, and etc. and so on. What can you do about it? You can obviously regulate the amount of fat that you have on your body. A woman should have between 25 and 20% fat on her body. I see it all the time, 50%, even more. That is very dangerous for your health. Decline in estrogen also has an impact on your gastrointestinal and eventually fat as well. I suggest you listen to the other podcast that I made to understand better what that means. If you can't, or you are in the process of losing this fat or eliminating this fat and etc., but you still want to begin the process of having your brain cells restarting and doing a good job and help you short term right now, what can I do about my memory loss? My suggestion, my professional suggestion, is use omegas. Omegas are separated in two sections, EPA and DHA. EPA works below the shoulders. Everything that is below the shoulders, you're going to work with EPA. DHA works above the shoulder, so the brain. When you look at a bottle of supplement, you should see EPA so much milligram, and DHA so many milligram. You need to look at the bottle, read the label, and see what is the ratio. Does the label say that I have 1 gram or milligram of EPA for 2 gram of DHA? What is it? What am I buying here? When you know that, you can actually, as I said, read the label and make your own choice. A ratio of at least twice double the EPA in your supplement is a good start. If you want to give it a little boost, and maybe you can go even higher than that. There's another factor that really makes a big difference in your concentration and forgetfulness is your quality of sleep. Remember, I said before, many symptoms are connected to one another. If you don't get high quality of sleep, you are tired, you can't concentrate, you become forgetful, and etc., etc. Go back to basic. Really, that's what it means. I hope this little bit of advice will help you out. And if you think that it could help a friend, please feel free to share it. I joined this group to help you and to help me understand what other women are going through and educate you. So I hope you have a good day and a great weekend.